put our best foot forward and go win the thing.
Avs are awaiting the winner from the East. Rangers and Lightning. New York leads the series 2-1. Game 4 tonight. ESPN, 8 o'clock Eastern. Meanwhile, there's a new coach in Boston, or there will be. Bruins firing coach Bruce Cassidy. Made the playoffs in each of his 6 seasons behind the bench. Stanley Cup final appearance in 2019. Do we think it's a good move? ESPN's Emily Kaplan.
No, I don't. And I don't think most hockey fans do, quite frankly. I honestly think this is management kind of covering up for their own mistakes and finding a scapegoat or a fall guy. I think Bruce Cassidy is one of the best coaches in hockey, full stop. Super insightful, pushes the right buttons with his guys, and he's going to be coaching behind an NHL bench next year, which is hopefully with the Bruins.
Boston with a 7-game loss to Carolina in round 1. SportsCenter all night, ESPN Radio. NFL, Aaron Donald is heading back to the Rams. Reworked contract through 2024 gives him a $40 million raise. ESPN analyst Mina Kimes.
On one hand, the fact that they gave him this much more money without, adding years does suggest that Donald had some leverage in terms of threatening his retirement. But on the other hand, it's kind of hard for me to believe an NFL player in the peak of his career who loves the game as much as he does is still so utterly dominant. I think entering the greatest of all time territory would walk away not only from that, but the significant amount of money he was already owed. But
he's coming back, making him the highest paid defensive player in the league. First non-quarterback to eclipse $30 million per season. Here's our Chris Canty.
There's no question that he's worth every penny of the contract extension that he got from the Rams, and he made it clear that if they didn't do something with his pay scale, that he would consider retiring. I think we all felt like it was going to be ridiculous for Aaron Donald to play 2022 for $14.5 million, and so he gets the pay bump that he deserves.
$40 million pay raise. Not too shabby. It's Tuesday, June 7th, birthday of Allen Iverson. Hall of Famer turns 47 today. The NBA turns to Game 3 tomorrow in Boston. It's here on ESPN Radio. Celtics riding that big fourth quarter in Game 1. Warriors riding the big third quarter in Game 2. KJ and Max, we'll see what happens in Game 3. They're coming up next. I'm Jay Reynolds, back tomorrow with SportsCenter all night. It's ESPN Radio.
Coming up next, Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max on ESPN Radio and ESPN2. SportsCenter all night. How often do you wear sunscreen? Always? Sometimes? Never? Fact is, only 14% of men use sunscreen when they're outside on a sunny day for more than an hour. By 2040, melanoma is projected to be the most common type of cancer in American men. Orson Alps is on a mission to change that. They've created a sunscreen line made with